Hi guys, let's do some update on former President Duterte. Also, I'm gonna share a video clip that Senator Bong was saying that Duterte was being denied his medicine. So it was very emotional video. So I'm just gonna play that one and then I'll come back to it.
Alam nyo, nakausap ko kaninang madaling araw si Atty. Midaldea pagkatapos ng hearing nila at saka si Ma'am Hanilet. Kaya ganun siya magsalita. Dalawang dahilan, maaaring nag-a-adjust sa oras, at ang pinakamasakit sa lahat, yung sinabi sa akin ni Atty. Midaldea na hindi binibigay sa kanya yung gamot niya. Alam niyo ba, hindi nga niya alam kung ano yung gamot na iniinom niya, binibigay sa kanya ng nurse niya.
Alright, folks, that was very emotional video from Senator Bongo. We all know that, Senator Bongo was very loyal to the former president, and then their relationship go back, long time. Since Duterte was still a mayor, and then Bongo was already always on his side, and he just like he's everywhere, and then you can see that his loyalty to the former president, and also it was Duterte who encouraged Bongo to run for the Senate, and because of Duterte popularity, it was kind of he was able to carry Bongo to the finish line, and he won his Senate seat in the Philippines. So that's why you can see the emotion, side of Bongo. You talk about Duterte is like the father, kind of a father figure to him. Anyway, so let's go now to. Just want to read this one is from Reuters. It said on March The Hague on March 14, former President Duterte was abducted. They used the word abducted before being taken to the Hague to face the murder allegation, and is too ill to give evidence. His lawyer told International Criminal Court (ICC) judges at his initial appearance on Friday. Duterte, who arrived in Netherlands on a flight from Manila on Wednesday after being arrested on an ICC warrant on charges of criminal against humanity, sounded frail, and he spoke by video link from a detention unit, confirming his name and date of birth. He was not in the courtroom. He was, we have seen the video that he's I think it's in jail, somewhere in a jailhouse room. They just used a video call. He was very frail. Most of the time he just closed his eyes. I think it just. I don't know, maybe feel alone or something like that. Let's not forget that he's, as Bongo was saying, that Duterte has to go like a medical checkup every 30 days because due to some, the medication that he's taking. So I don't know, just kind of very concerning to many, Filipinos. He's going to be there, by himself. There's no no family member allowed to be with him because this is jail. So that's kind of very concerning. So this continue. Wait a second, let me just see. The presiding judge, Motok, responded that the court doctor who examined Duterte upon arrival was of the opinion that he was fully mentally aware of it. Yeah, I heard that the judge was saying that, I think she's the lead judge, from Romania. And then, what else here? So I just want to point out that I think the trial will start in September 23, and then that's a long time. Now it's March, and then in 6 months, so he has to be there. I don't know. He's gonna turn 80 in 2 weeks. March 28th, Duterte will be 80 years old. I think this is very cruelty. He is a senior, and then if you, that's why I'm saying if you're gonna do a trial, why not just do it try in the Philippines? So the family and relative can look after him, and then you're gonna have that I would consider a fair trial, and it's also good for the victim. First of all, he's not in power anymore. Let's say if he's in the power, and then you said you have to take it to a different place, I can understand that more. But he's not in power. We have a different president now in the Philippines, so I don't know. I don't understand this. This ICC. I don't have. You can tell that I don't have faith in the ICC. There's, like I said, somebody. I was reading on one of the posts. Was about the judge from Mexico. There's 3 judges. One is from Romania, and I said it yesterday. Romania, they just canceled the presidential election after the conservative. I think that it's the right, what do you call that? The conservative side it seems like winning, and they just cancel the whole election. So you can sense that it's kind of fishy. And then the other judge is from Africa, and we all know it's a very corruption in Africa. And then the third one is from Mexico. And one of the commenter was saying, it's a narco state. Mexico is a narco state. U.S. having a big problem with Mexico because of the drugs that coming in. Of the cartel. So, and then you're gonna have like all these 3 doing the doing this prosecution or trial for Duterte. Okay, so I want to point out also that the chief prosecutor Karim Khan, who faces a U.S. sanction over his arrest warrant for Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. So the lead prosecutor, Karim Khan, he faces sanction from the U.S. The U.S. doesn't recognize the ICC, so it's the Russia and also China. So yeah, that's kind of that tells you. And then what else here? Let me see what I'm gonna also share. I wanna share now. I wanna share a video clip of Sarah Duterte, and also a clip of the people. There are supporter of Duterte, and also there are what do you call this supporter of the victims in Netherlands. So let's play the short video.
If you're going to ask a lot of Filipino people, you will receive a response that they are for the war on drugs. And one might ask a question, why? Why is that? Perhaps it is needed in our society because you cannot compare apples to oranges. And the prevailing problems of the society in the Philippines during the Duterte administration is that the war on the drug problem has already permeated our society, which has resulted to destroying families, a lot of killings. We the Filipino people wants to be safe. We want to be able to walk on our streets day and night safely and confidently. Of course, the result should be favorable to the Philippines, because we must understand that the Philippines is no longer an ICC member state, and that we also assert that the arrest that was done for him is illegally done. So we want him back to the Philippines.
Yeah, it's not true because I live in Davao City. Long time ago, he is our very good mayor in Davao City. He's a good man. He's a good mayor. He's a good politician.
Singilin! Singilin! Babayarin! Lutaan niya water! Lutaan niya water!
Well, today is actually former President Duterte's first appearance in the court. We are hoping that the administrative procedure just goes through smoothly so that the next hearings, and we will be called for the next hearings, and that we will continue our protest and continue fighting for human rights and justice for those who died.
If you talk to lawyers, they call it extraordinary rendition, but for a family member like me, that's kidnapping. Yeah. That's forcibly taking my father to another country and illegally arresting him. So that's clearly kidnapping. Because I told him a lot of people are crying. They are depressed, hurt, stressed about what happened and what is happening right now and what is happening in the country. And then he said, sabihin mo sa kanila, relax lang, may hangganan ang lahat. So I'm remembering this from kasi I cannot take notes, I cannot take a ball pen and pen din. So sabihin mo sa kanila, relax lang, may hangganan ng lahat. There will be a day of reckoning for all. Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako sa lahat ng ating mga kababayan. We met in the visiting area, visitors area, and the demeanor was, he looked well rested. I asked him that. I said, you look well rested. And then he said that, well, I don't do anything here except sleep and watch TV, because he has access to a TV. And then I asked him about the food, because I know his preferences for food. And then he said, yes, well, that's my only complaint is that I really miss Filipino food.
Okay, so there you go. Sarah is, I like Sarah. It's just like like Duterte is she's very tough. Sometimes she just says so many crazy things. She's nice, but when she's mad, she would just like Duterte would say whatever come out, whatever come to mind, so that's Sarah Duterte, and she's going to be running for president in 2028. That's why they try to stop her. They are, impeaching her, and then this is all, it's going to come down to May this year. So in 2 months, Philippine Senate election. So you guys, you have to make your mind, vote for the right people. It's kind of sickening. Don't just vote for somebody who's because maybe he's a good looking, or she's she's sexy, or she's popular, or or whatever. Filipino tend to do that. Instead of voting for the right person, they vote for a celebrity, so and then we have seen what happened. They all, what we call is baling bing. So whoever's in power, let's go over there. Ngayon, tayo, Duterte, bukas Marcos naman tayo. Okay, the next day, next week, naman tayo, Aquino, or whoever's running. Whoever is the president, whoever is on top. Ganun doon sa atin yun ang mahirap walang loyalty. No loyalty, just everybody just want to go switch to the winning side. So, you have to really, kailangan na ingat tayo sa boto. Make sure, nakikita na ninyong kulay kung, kung why vote the same people? You have to vote for somebody. For me, sabi ko, like Joseph Estrada, hindi masyado marunong ng English. Oh, so what? Kung hindi siya marunong ng English, kasi as long he can speak Tagalog, kasi Pilipino naman di ba? Yun ang noon sinasabi ko. Hindi porke hindi marunong ng English siya na idiot o stupid. I mean, he doesn't have to speak English. He's in the Philippines, right? But of course, it helps, if you can speak English. But what I'm trying to say, when you try to vote for somebody, you have to vote for somebody that maybe for me, use common sense and then honesty. Yun ang importante, honesty, hindi corrupt. Oh, 'di ba? Kung hindi corrupt, yun ang maganda. Oh. Like Duterte, I like Duterte kasi siya, inalinis niya, he cleaned up the especially yung tanimbala. You remember that? Oh, 'di ba nawala na yung kay Duterte yan. Oh, yung wars on drugs, nalinis din niya. Oh, people talk about the victim. I understand that. The victim, okay, you file charges in the Philippines. Niyo sa Pilipinas. Hindi yun sa ibang bansa. Why send it to another country? You have to trust your country. I wanna read a statement from somebody, a Filipino, just kind of very aligned with what I'm saying here. Let's see. Let's pull it out. Oh, this one. He says, "Let me be absolutely clear. I am a kakamping without reservation. Kakamping, I think that's meant for Leni Robredo, the former vice president. My support was not mere lip service. I actively funded the campaign, produced materials, and poured my heart into the cause. I'm not the pro Duterte. Hindi raw pro Duterte. I don't know. Let's see. But the notion of sending an 80 years old Filipino abroad for detention is utterly unacceptable. It violates the core of a Filipino value." That's what I'm saying, right? Yan ang sinasabi ko yesterday. And then compassion, forgiveness, and sanctity of the family. We are not people who coldly abandon our own. He should serve his sentence here in the Philippines, within our borders, like Madam Laila de Lima. We know that we have remember Laila de Lima was jailed for I think for something with drugs. I've seen the what do you call that the trial. I have to be I have to say this. I don't really agree with the trial of Laila de Lima. I don't know. I don't agree with that because they're using the inmate. Of course, the inmate gonna say whatever you want you to want the administration because they want to gain some favor or something like that. So the inmate turned Laila de Lima, saying she is accepting bribe. I don't know if that's true or not, but the court found to be true, so she was locked up. And then, as with in the Philippines, after the changing of guard, when I say changing of guard, the presidency, and suddenly she was set free for some technical reason. she's free now. That's what we are seeing all the time. It's just like nakakasawa na. You're gonna see people the politician go to jails, and then after a couple of years they be free, and then they're gonna run again. They're gonna win again. They're back in the Congress, or even maybe presidency or something. It's only happened in the Philippines. Sira na, I don't know. So people, we are now in 2025. Be smart, value your vote. Here I always go out and vote. I love voting because I want to make sure my voice is heard. At saka hindi nabibili. I want to make sure, I vote for the right, and I don't go with, actually, to be honest with you, I don't go with, here in the U.S., we have actually two-party, some maybe three, but actually, that's the two-party, Republican or Democrat. I don't care for both. I go with who I think is the best for the country. I don't go with Republican or Democrat. Just the same thing I'm saying. So Pilipinas, you have to vote. You think the one that's are sincere enough and gonna help you bring prices down, bring job, and bring security, safety for you, not because he's popular, he's a famous boxer, or he's a good movie star, and then they do nothing. Some of the senator, I was watching one of the celebrity senator. I think he make a mistake or something. Then he was lectured by the more senior politician. He just obviously he doesn't know the rules. You know why? Because he's an actor. He just, what does he know? He's just an actor. Yeah, that this is the people you're voting in. So be smart. Fight for your right. And then this one I just caught. Okay, let's continue reading this. I like this guy was saying, because it's like I said, it's almost like my twin, my kakambal. It said the same thing. And then he said, let's continue reading. I said, furthermore, the record must be set straight. Vice President Robredo endured 3 impeachment attempts. Not one yet the public doesn't know. Tatlo daw ang impeachment kay Leni Robredo. Pero hindi ko alam yan. Wala naman ako sa Pilipinas, so I don't know. Maybe I heard about it, maybe I forgot about it. But according to this Filipino, is that she went to 3 impeachment, supposed to be, but President Duterte himself intervened, even dismissing a cabinet member who dared to persecute her over COVID-19 donations. This act of protection speak volume. So in-stop ni Duterte, kasi sometimes it's not it's not the leader or the president wants to do that. It was the mga sip-sip, yung mga nasa surrounded for maybe for whatever reason, for their personal para power or something like that, o this sila kasi sige, impeach natin yan, para ma-protect natin ang party natin, we can keep winning, we can that's why politics is dirty, it mahirap. Then let's go continue with this guy name is JCCO. I don't know what's initial lang initial, pero very I like what he said here. And then continue was while past administration, including those of President Estrada, Arroyo, Aquino, face instant of police misconduct too. Ibang presidente ganun din. May mga ano din police misconduct. This does not, in a way, justify the abhorrent drug war. That is a separate. Moreover, figure like Imelda Marcos and Juan Ponce and Enrique, despite their convictions, were granted hospital arrest. I think naalala ko yan si Enrique parang na arrest yata sa hospital. Parang naalala ko yan. A decision that was largely accepted. Why then this glaring double standard? Ayun, and then it is fundamental against a Filipino spirit to cast someone before a foreigner court to be judged by a stranger. We have a functioning justice system. We must utilize it. He was elected by majority, and he remained a former president of our nation. We have a duty to treat him with respect that the office deserves. Let the man face his crime in our country. Ayan po, yan ang sinasabi ni JC, si JCC, yan daw. Gaya ng sinasabi ko kahapon, ninyo sa Pilipinas kung nakikita niyo na na may kasalanan siya, prosecute niyo sa Pilipinas. The other video I was showing you, the man was saying most of at that time during the Duterte presidency, people support ng bayan yan ang wars on drug kasi nga napakasira na ng mga drug addict. Ang dami-dami na. He talked about millions of people are on drugs and then just out of control. So he need to put a stop. Marami na sasaktan, mga inosente, mga bata. Pati matanda, nire-rape. Imagine mo mga manyak, So, wala kasi pag ka na I don't know. I don't do those things anyway. I don't even smoke. I don't even drink. I don't, I'm a boring guy. I keep saying I have a boring life. Work home. Don't smoke, don't drink. Magastos I keep telling my wife, do you know how much I save over the years? Yung sigarilyo ang mahal Ang mahal ng sigarilyo, di ba? Mas iinom ka pa. Makano ng wala na matitira sa'yo. So, anyway, ano pa? Let's see what else. I think that's it. So, pray for, I don't know, I just feel bad for, for Duterte. I would say the same thing. Let's say this happened to, let's say to BBM. One day, si BBM naman, tapos may nakano sa kanya, pinadala sa ICC. I'll say the same thing. Why would you do that? Do it in the Philippines, Filipino kayo, you have to do it in the Philippines. You can, why send it to a foreigner, to let the foreigner judge your own people. Mali yun, di ba? Yun ang inaano ko at saka nakaka din. Meron isa nagsabi ang ganda Sabi nila, ito si JCC, magaling to, matalino to. Teka, this JCC, taga Lasal yata ito, kaya matalino sabi niya dito, ang ganda sabi niya, due process, meron pa siyang another, post dito, sabi niya, due process is not a privilege, it's a right. To deny it to him would be to repeat the very injustice. Ang ganda, no? Yeah, to deny it to him, it would be to repeat the injustice. Pag hindi mo kay former President Duterte, Parang inulit mo yung injustice. You're fighting for justice, tapos you're gonna do something injustice. That doesn't make sense, right? So ang galing nitong si JCC, right? The goal is justice, not vengeance. Galing, oh. Bilip talaga ako dito sa nag-post nito. The goal is justice, not vengeance. Remember that, oh. And justice requires fairness, even for those accused of most terrible crime. Oh, yan ang galing, oh. At ito pa sabi niya, I agree to this. Isang example na ayaw ko marinig, mabasa, ay yung suggestion na huhukayin daw si Marcos Sr. sa libingan ng mga bayani nang magalit kay Bongbong. Yeah, mali yun, no? Diba? Look, siyempre, court na mismo ang pumanik sa desisyon ni Duterte sa usapin na yan. Kung noon sinasabi natin hindi kasalanan ng anak, ang kasalanan ng ama, baliktarin natin yan. Hindi kasalanan ni Marcos Sr. yung mga patatraidor ni Bongbong sa mga Duterte ngayon. Ayan na, yan sinabi niya ito si JCC. Huwag kayo magalit sa akin, sa amin ni JCC yun. Si JCC nagsabi noon na, oo. Pero ang galing nito, taga-Lasal yata ito eh. Very smart. Ayan. Ayan po, what else? Wala na. Yeah, I think that's it. Haba na ng video, okay? Sige. Thank you guys. Mag-update tayo. Tignan natin kung may update bukas. Alright. Thank you guys. Comment below. Love to read your comment. Just be lang po tayo. I'm very I'm very open. You can say whatever, pero let's keep it civil. Wag lang bastos, no. Okay. Thank you mga kabayan, God bless. Ingat lang. Bye-bye.